Hi, I'm Morali from Level 2 Support, and I'm going to show you one of the key configuration tasks that is required when setting up the integration between IBM Omnibus and BMC Remedy. So in this particular video, I'm going to demonstrate how to import the supplied Omnibus definitions file that comes with the gateway into BMC Remedy 8.1 via the Developer Studio tool. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, let's have a look at the Omnibus definitions file. Okay, this comes with the gateway installation package. You need to copy this definitions file onto your Remedy server. So I've copied that over and it's on my Remedy server here at the moment. So if we open up this file, the file looks like this. You've got a definition of the schema, right? So begin schema, name, and all the fields. Now what the schema is, this is the actual form that you're going to write tickets to in Remedy. So you have an alert in Omnibus and you want to convert this alert to a ticket in Remedy, so it has to write it to a form. Now this schema is that form. So in this particular case it's called alerts_version. You will of course change this to whatever you have defined your form in you'll change it to whatever you've defined your form as. So for example, I'm using Omnibus 7.4.0, so I'm going to change this to alerts 7.4.0, but you could change it to whatever schema name you want. So going down the schema, you can see you've got all these definitions for all the fields, etc. Now this definitions file also contains two other things in it, which are called filters. It contains an Omnibus modify filter and an Omnibus close filter. Now what these filters are for basically propagating changes made in Remedy back to Omnibus. So let's say you've created a ticket in the new form in Remedy and you make a modification to that ticket. You want that update from Remedy to go back. So this filter definition here, basic filter Omnibus modify, will help you to propagate the changes back. Now if you want to close the relevant event, you want that change to go back, so then this Omnibus close filter will help you to propagate these changes. So these are the two definitions which have been done here. As you can see, they're linked to a form. That form is alerts_version. Now when you configure your gateway configuration file, you're going to define a schema. Now whatever you're using, you have to use the same schema name that you're using here. So I'm actually going to be connecting to an Omnibus 7.4.0 object server, so I've renamed all entries where I see alerts_version_ to alerts 7.4.0, and if you look at this file here, that's what I've got. So everywhere it says alerts 7.4.0. So this is the definition file and I've saved it. So now what I want to do is I want to import this into my BMC Developer Studio. So what I do is I start up the BMC Developer Studio. It's going to ask me for a login. Usually these are the same credentials that you'll define in your gateway configuration file. I'm just going to log in now. Okay, so this is what the Developer Studio looks like. We go to File, we go to Import, we go to Object Definitions, click Next, select the server we're going to import into, locate the file, so in this case Omnibus 7.4.0, because I made a change and I saved that file. Click Next. It's going to give us this prompt, which is going to tell us what we're going to be importing in there. So from that definitions file, we're going to be importing the alert74.0 form. Notice the change, which we renamed here. Omnibus close and an omnibus modify filter. There's an option here called replace objects on the destination object server. I'm going to select that just in case if there's any other things existing, any other forms already there, any other entries existing in the Remedy system which may cause conflicts. I don't want that, so I want to replace everything. Click finish, and everything's been imported successfully. Now what I want to do is I just want to check to see what's been imported. So I'll go to the left hand pane on the AR system navigator, press plus down on the all objects, go to forms, click forms. Okay, so on forms we can see the alert 740 form's been imported. Let's open it up and have a quick look. Let's maximize this. Right, so this is the form which we've imported in from that file. This is what tickets are going to be written to. In later videos I'll show you what they look like, but this is the form that tickets are going to be written to. Close that. Now we also imported some filters, so let's have a look at what the filters look like. So let's scroll down. Here we go. We've got an omnibus close and an omnibus modify filter. Let's quickly have a look at them. Go down here. We can see the omnibus modify filter. Now later on we can make changes here. Future video will show you how to do that. But just to check that the close filter's been put in. Here's the close and here's the modify. So that concludes this particular segment on importing the definitions file from the gateway and also importing the filters. Thank you. Just a quick note, there's further information and links on these products in the about section for this channel. Future videos will also be included on this channel.